Hello wrestling fans, this is Bobby Rossi reporting live for the RWA here at the Force. I'm with Director of Competition Bill Victor, who has a very important announcement that he would like to share with you.
Well, despite the way everything went down at our last show, I've made the decision to go ahead and grant the Revelation Christopher Sterling his shot at the World Triple Crown Championship next week, right here on Hype.
Well, folks, once again, the Revelation Chris Sterling will be in the running for the World Triple Crown. This is Bobby Rossi taking it to ringside with Clem Cadiddlehopper. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event of the evening. This will be for the RWA Tag Team titles, and introducing first, the challengers.
Well, tag team action coming up for our main event, but what about that announcement from Bill Victor? Next week's main event, Jason Devine defending against the Revelation Christopher Sterling, Triple Crown Championship on the line. What do you make of it, Mike Mifflin?
I don't really know what to make of it. I'll tell you what, Christopher Sterling is going to be, I assume, overjoyed that he gets such an opportunity after just coming back to the RWA. The RWA Board of Directors may have incredible confidence and must have incredible confidence in the ability of the Revelation Christopher Sterling. Jason Devine, a very formidable opponent, has been a great champion, a multi-time champion. Jason Devine has beaten everyone and anyone that has stepped into his way. It's going to be unfortunate, but I think Jason Devine's going to come out on top.
Well, Revelation, certainly his career in the past has spoke for itself, and somewhat deserving, I would imagine, even though his return has just happened only weeks ago. He's a former multi-time tag team champion and even a former RWA champion, so somewhat deserved in my opinion.
Totally understood, totally understood.
And here are their opponents, ladies and gentlemen, the RWA Tag Team Champions.
And here they are, the RWA Tag Team Champions, Student Body.
Now, I don't know how much you keep up on my commentary work and our videos here at RWA, but I've said it multiple times that they are quite the controversial tag team as far as deserving those tag team titles. With countless count-out victories, disqualification victories, even a time limit draw to save the championships, they have really yet to prove themselves as deserving champions. Tom Billington, I don't know what he's thinking with his wardrobe. Hopefully we don't get thrown off the air.
He's Akibono, I think.
But this is going to be Student Body's chance to prove that they are deserving tag team champions here tonight.
Well, one looks like Carol Brady and the other one looks like Justin Bieber just got his wisdom teeth out. So I don't really know how good a tag team champions they really are.
Well, if you ask them, they'll tell you they beat the Power Trip to win those tag team titles, albeit that's not exactly the way it all went down. Well, let's go to Bobby Rossi with the introductions, and we'll get back to that just a little bit later.
At a weight of 344 pounds, the challengers, Damian Black and Tom Billington, are the Bucks! And their opponents, coming in at a combined weight of 387 pounds, hailing from Cambridge, Massachusetts, give it up for Jack Connor and Nick Varsity, for they are the Student Body! Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special announcement from Director of Competition, Bill Victor.
Yeah, we're going to change this match up a little bit. This match is now going to be double or nothing. immediately after.
Wow, Bill Victor making his presence felt.
Certainly in response to a number of complaints by the student body who defeated the Bomb Squad, albeit it was Corvus and Black last week, 2 weeks ago, I'm sorry. Student body feels as though they shouldn't have to defend their tag team titles again. So Bill Victor doing the right thing, albeit not in many people's eyes. I understand the trying to be fair in this sense. Tom Billington, what is he doing?
What is he? He pantsed him. He pantsed him. There's a roll up. 2, 3.
Just like that, they did it. They beat the tag team champions. I think that was less than 30 seconds. Well, there you go. They proved that they can get it done. There was no fluke there.
A little bit of a wardrobe malfunction. Pulling the pants down, well, that's very school-age type stuff right there.
Fighting fire with fire. Now some strategy. They've overcome the first hurdle here. Now this one's for the gold. Jack Connor looks ready to go.
Very interesting. It looked like Tom Billington and Damian Black were in the corner there, and they were either conversing with each other or swapping spit. I don't know which one, but
I would believe it's A over B.
Oh, Jack Connor is not a pleased man. And here comes Nick Varsity, the bruiser of the team.
Double team action coming up. They've been known for this double hip toss. They lock eyes and then they strut and stroll. Nobody home.
And they miss. Double noggin knocker for their trouble.
Damian Black's been in the ring with these guys enough to know that was coming, had it well scouted.
Oh, Damian Black going up and over. A nice little suicide dive.
Took out both members of student body right there as Billington's waiting in the ring.
There's a leg drop. Couple of stomps. A lot of stomps. Okay, stomping with both feet. Now he's just all over him. He's on him like white on rice. Or skin on potatoes, depending upon which way you look at it. Spinning him around, do-si-do, and around we go.
Varsity doesn't know where he is. Should have had a V8.
Billington covers him. European uppercut.
Nobody hits him quite like Billington. Now double team action by the Bomb Squad.
Oh, kicking it. Modified version of an STO. Very nice double team move by the Bomb Squad.
You want to play fun and games? Oh, we'll bring it to the fun. No idea what you're laughing.
Forearm from Damian Black.
Up and over he goes. Martial arts kick, nobody home. Spine buster.
Beautiful spine buster.
That's the power of the bruiser, as you call them, of the bunch. Deceptively strong. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Don't be fooled. Just because he may look like Justin Bieber, he can fight you.
Jack Connor puts him into the corner. Beal out of the corner. Very interesting.
Laces out. Boom. Field goal.
And we're looking for Ray Finkel.
And a clean pair of drawers.
And Tom Billington slaps the hair out of his eyes. Marsha. Oh, and a kick to the back of the head from Damian Black. A roll-through pin there, very interesting.
I don't believe he had it fully hooked, or else it could have been a different result right there.
Big forearm to the side of the head. Jack Connor working over Damian Black. Damian Black reverses an arm kick. Forearm. Misses the spin kick. Jack Connor's got him here. Sets him up. Oh, big face buster out of the suplex. Wow, comes through and hits a great, is that, what would you call that, Clem?
That was a bulldog type maneuver. Definitely face first into the mat when Damian Black.
Sit out bulldog, is that what you would call that?
Sure. Be a good way to describe it in this announcer's opinion. Jack Connor, he continues to impress me. He's really getting better and better each match that goes by. And I think in part he's really helping elevate rookie Nick Varsity to the same level, and that's why they've been thus far successful tag team champions, although they're put an asterisk next to it because of the circumstances surrounding it.
Nick Varsity and Jack Connor are definitely a formidable tag team, no doubt about it. They're young, they're cocky, and they know exactly how good they are. But Damian Black is firing up right now on Nick Varsity. Big kick to the rib cage there. Damian Black about to shoot him into the buckles. He reverses it up and over. Damian Black gets caught. Beautiful running power slam. That'll break your back as quick as a hiccup.
Really nicely done. That quickly.
Two lackadaisical pin though. I wouldn't pin a man like that. I've never been in the ring, but I would not pin a man like that. If I was trying to finish the match, I would hook and I would try to keep his shoulders completely down on the mat. I wouldn't just lay on him. I would use all my energy to do so. Jack Connor's back in the ring now.
That running power slam quickly becoming one of the trademark maneuvers of Nick Varsity, and this team really firing on all cylinders right now. Bringing him back to that corner.
Dragging him back to the corner. Hooks the leg so Damian Black has nowhere to go. Very, very smart tag team wrestling here. Nick Varsity stomping on the rib cage of Damian Black.
Work his leg. That's where his kicks come from.
Oh, stomps on the knee. I think he just broke Damian Black's leg.
I don't know if it's to that extent, but that is one way to keep him grounded.
God, why would you let a man do that to you?
I don't believe at this
Jack
point he
Connor
has much
back in
choice.
now.
Damian Black a long way from his corner here. Referee Philip Adams checking to see if Black wants to give it up. Looking to gain an unfair advantage right there. Adding extra pressure to that half crab that Jack Connor has applied.
I think that they need to take a little bit of mathematics though. If you pull something away from an object, it's not going to have the increased amount of torque that you would want to have. You'd want to push the person from behind or push the person backwards so you can really get the maximum amount of torque. I think that Nick Varsity is obviously the jock out of the two of them and didn't really pay too much attention in class.
Well, I spoke to him earlier. He said you can't be good looking and smart. That's what he told me.
Well, you know, I wouldn't know. I mean, I have a beautifully groomed mustache. I look like $1.5 million, and everybody that I am with and that rolls with the mouth, Mike Mifflin, is worth $1.5 million as well. Misses the clothesline here, goes up. Oh, looked like some sort of a what would they call that? I saw JTG use that move once or twice.
I'm not sure what you call it, but sensing the danger, Varsity into
referee, get him out of the ring.
Certainly taking advantage of the referee's negligence here. But Damian Black, after that impressive maneuver, landed very close to his corner. Varsity doing the wise thing and knocking Billington off the apron to prevent the tag. and keep Student Body alive in this one. Bringing them back to their corner.
Oh, a big kick to the gut there.
That will rearrange your intestine for sure.
Got him up in a suplex.
Showing off with that power.
Beautiful vertical suplex. Another lackadaisical cover.
You said it earlier, they are cocky, perhaps too much for their own good. Billington, antsy, he wants a tag right now. He's got those shorts of his. They're hiked higher than Steve Urkel would have them.
He may be a little intoxicated too.
Well, that's surely a possibility.
Oh, beautiful move by Nick Varsity there.
Glancing blow right there. But that one was right on the money.
Head.
Goodness gracious, this could be the chance Damian Black needs to make the tag. And Billington's ready. Jack Connor wants in too in the worst way. It's a race to see who can get to their corner first.
They both make the tag simultaneously. Tom Billington comes in clotheslining. European uppercut. Shoots him off. Big hanging on clothesline there. 1, 2. Tom Billington should know better. He should be hooking that leg. If he wants to win the tag team titles, he's going to have to hook that leg. Jack Connor is not going to go down without a fight unless he's chasing waterfalls, my friend.
Oh, we've seen that.
This is the back line.
We've seen that maneuver pick up Tom many singles victories. Connor giving the wave into Varsity here. Damian Black still out on the outside.
Stun gun into a wheelbarrow suplex. Beautiful maneuver.
They tell me that's called spring break. And Student Body has done it. They've defeated the Bomb Squad in what would be considered by some a fairly contested match. So that's going to silence some doubters there, Myth.
Well, you know, it might silence some doubters, but it's not going to silence me. They call me the mouth for a reason, my friend. I'm still very, very unsure about the tag team reign of Jack Connor and Nick Varsity, the Student Body, as tag team champions here in the RWA. I think that they've won the titles on the false pretenses. They have beaten a couple of teams, nobody really substantial, until the Bomb Squad. And the Bomb Squad comes in, puts up a hell of a fight against them in a losing effort. You could go on and say, well, hey, you know, Student Body is really stepping it up. Oh, what's happening here? Damian Black pushes Tom Billington. Student Body looking on, really not knowing what to do. Referee Philip Adams kind of rubbing his neck there. Hey, what's happening?
We've seen this before. Tag teams that don't get...
Oh, Nick Varsity hits him right in the back of the leg with the belt.
Damian Black about to hold both of them off by himself. What's he doing?
What is wrong with Damian Black?
He's just walking out on his partner.
Oh, stomp on the leg by Jack Connor. That was totally unnecessary. Nick Varsity clips him in the leg with the belt again. This is insane. Somebody needs to get out there and stop this immediately. This could get really, really ugly. Nick Varsity again with the belt. Jack Connor has him in a single leg crab. Just absolutely wrenching back on that thing. Nick Varsity stomping it as it's being wrenched back on. That is totally unacceptable. Philip Adams gets laid out for his trouble. Nick Varsity still with that belt. Oh, and here come the old school icons. IW hobbling, but it still makes it out to the ring, chasing off the Student Body. They were lucky to get out of there. Tom Billington, lucky that the attack wasn't worse. I hope that Tom Billington's all right.
We're going to have to get him some medical attention. We'll have an update on Tom Billington hopefully by next week. Meanwhile, the tag team champions victorious here, and there's a bit of a standoff between them and the old school icons. No doubt about it, they're going to hook up sometime in the very near future. That just about wraps it up here for RWA Hype. I am Clem Cadiddlehopper.
I'm the mouth Mike Mifflin.
And we'll see you next week.